Like a lot of other people in the Fire Emblem community today, I woke up to an absolute shitstorm of rage, disappointment, and sulks when the results of the Choose Your Legends popularity poll revealed that Camilla was currently hogging the #1 spot among the females. While some of us were too busy celebrating a certain other female character almost reaching the top 10 spot, it seemed like a dark day for the rest of the community. The character that literally no one wanted is currently the #1 most popular female character. What's up with that? Why does a character that seemingly nobody likes keeps getting voted on? I think I have an answer to this question, and I think it may be less obvious than you think. A lot of people will tell you that Camilla's popularity stems from her huge bazongas, and they aren't wrong, and I think that this is an obvious answer to her popularity, but also one that paints an incomplete picture. There are many busty characters in Fire Emblem, but none of them have gotten close to receiving the popularity and controversy that Camilla has. Take a character like Kagura, for example. She's from the same game, and is arguably several cup sizes larger than Camilla, and is even showing them off much more provocatively in some of her artwork, and she certainly does not get anywhere near the same treatment as Camilla does. Hell, Orochi from the same game isn't even in Heroes, so if we're going to chalk all of this up to Hooters, I think that something is missing. There is definitely something more going on for Camilla than the obvious two big reasons. Now, Camilla is a royal, and the royals from Fates automatically get a lot of bonus points because they are just so recognizable. Their faces are plastered everywhere. But even compared to the rest of them, Camilla's popularity seemed to completely eclipse her Hoshida and Nohr counterparts. Now, considering that Heroes has a huge Japanese following and that she is literally competing with this, you'd think that the younger siblings would overtake her at some point, but no. Camilla is sitting comfortably at her #1 spot, the mommy winning over the lolly in Japan. It feels absolutely surreal. So again I ask, why is Camilla so popular? Because she's literally the Heroes version of Donald Trump. Okay, I think I need to explain this one a little bit further. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't care much about US politics until the 2016 elections, but I do remember accidentally turning on the TV during one of the Republican primaries and taking a look at the candidates. I stared at the row of random men in suits that I didn't really know anything about and quickly decided I'd change the channel. But then I noticed a familiar face, a guy I recognized, Donald Trump. At first, I thought he was there as a joke, but when I realized he was seriously one of the political candidates, that was enough to pique my interest, and so I kept watching. As a result, I learned more about US politics in 2016 than I did during my entire 12+ years in school. You see, love him or hate him, Trump was on everyone's mind, and to some extent, he still is. Whether it was people bashing him or people praising him, he was the talk of the town. The newspapers had one headline after the other focusing on Trump, 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 and it made the rest of the candidates simply fade into the background. Despite his controversy, his rudeness, and his crude language, he stayed in the spotlight, and as a result, he won. Sounds familiar? So we have this character that is both loved and hated by the fandom, and her name is everywhere. People either love to hate her, hate to love her, or hate to hate her, but what all of us have in common is that we are all talking about her. Hell, I'm making a video about her right now with a clickbaity thumbnail because I know you're all gonna watch it and provide me with that sweet YouTube money. I ain't ashamed to admit it, I will gladly cash in on Camilla controversy for my own benefit any day of the week. So, despite the fact that Camilla's mere presence on a banner invokes a sea and torrent of dislikes and salts, she keeps popping up, time after time after time after time. And if Intelligent Systems takes anything away from this Choose Your Legends event, it's probably that Camilla's mere presence gets people riled up and talking. And that is good for business, because as we all know, there is no such thing as bad publicity. So I'm sorry to say, guys, but we've not seen the last of Camilla yet. Not by a long shot. Because Intelligent Systems really believe that she
will make
Fire Emblem
great again. God bless you and good night. I love you.
Thank you for watching.